On this day in 1539, the founder of Sikhism and the first of the Sikh Gurus, Guru Nanak Dev, died in Kartarpur at the age of 70. Guru Nanak travelled far and wide teaching people the message of one God who dwells in every one of God's creations and constitutes the eternal truth. He set up a unique spiritual, social and political platform based on equality, fraternal love, goodness and virtue. On this day in 1599, the East India Company, originally chartered as Governor and Company of Merchants of London trading into the East Indies, was formed. It is a joint stock company formed to pursue trade with the East Indies. The company rose to account for half of the world's trade, particularly trade in basic commodities that included cotton, silk, indigo, dye, salt, tea and opium. The company also ruled the beginnings of the British Empire in India. On this day in 1965, United Nations calls for a ceasefire between India and Pakistan on Second Indo-Pakistani War of 1965. The Indo-Pakistani War of 1965 was a culmination of skirmishes that took place between April 1965 and September 1965. The war was initiated by Pakistan and the war began following Pakistan's Operation Gibraltar, which was designed to infiltrate forces into Jammu and Kashmir to precipitate an insurgency against rule by India. The 5-month war caused thousands of casualties on both sides. It ended in a United Nations mandated ceasefire and the subsequent issuance of the Tashkent Declaration. On this day in 1980, the Iran-Iraq War, which began when Iraq invaded Iran via air and land on 22nd September 1980. Iran-Iraq War was an armed conflict between the Islamic Republic of Iran and the Republic of Iraq, lasting from September 1980 to August 1988, making it the 20th century's longest conventional war. It followed a long history of border disputes and was motivated by fears that the Iranian Revolution in 1979 would inspire insurgency among Iraq's long-suppressed Shia majority, as well as Iraq's desire to replace Iran as the dominant Persian Gulf state.